Smoking is hazardous for your health. Hi guys, my name is Jungoguy. That's to our saying. Just call me Jay, and man, I am loving Battlefield 1. Not just the story, but the multiplayer. Hold on, I got it backwards. Not just the multiplayer, but the story as well. It's so rich, so entertaining, so full of historical awesomeness. Now, speaking of which, let's travel to the Middle East, where we get to fight alongside one of the most iconic figures of the war, T.E. Lawerence, aka the legendary Lawerence of Arabia.
In the deserts of Arabia, an insurgency war was raging years before I got to France. Tribes of Bedouins had united to fight a war that was very different from the one we fought in the trenches. Using small, mobile units, they challenged the might of an empire, and they were rallied around the ideas of a single, influential warrior. Ideas of freedom and change.
It was the Middle East War of Independence against the might of the Ottoman Empire, which had dominated the region for more or less for the past 400 or 500 years. And they were finally, the Ottomans were and the Bedouins were finally rose up around the time of the war. They rose up in revolt. Oh, and Lawerence of Arabia was the British liaison officer, to the Middle East to help them in their fight against the Ottoman Empire. The concept is the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and they fought this Arab Revolt would weaken the empire and help bring the war to a quicker end. Did I mention that Lawerence of Arabia also had a degree in archaeology? I'm not sure if I did, but he did. I would like to meet him too. Tragically, he died in a car accident at the age of 46. Spring 1918. The Great War engulfs the entire globe. In the deserts of the Middle East, Arab tribe rebels rebel against their historical oppressor, the Ottoman Empire. To counter the uprising, the Ottomans deploy the most advanced technologies. The Empire's devastating artillery, combat aircraft, and armored vehicles engage rebel forces wielding rifles from horseback. T.E. Lawerence, an unconventional British officer, works with a small force of highly mobile rebels. They cannot confront the Ottoman forces head-on. Instead, they must fight another way. This is the story of Lawerence of Arabia.
The Arabian Desert. A vast ocean of drifting sands and scorched, sun-baked rocks. Beneath these endless dunes, oil. The lifeblood of our new mechanical century.
Black gold.
For more than 400 years, the Ottoman Empire has ruled these lands, controlling all that's to be found here. But the Ottomans do not rule unopposed. Small bands of Bedouin rebels have united to overthrow the empire. They strike without warning and then vanish into the desert. Fighting alongside them is a lone British officer, whose exploits have earned him wide renown. The world has taken to calling this man Lawerence of Arabia.
I believe the Ottomans actually had bounty on Lawerence's head.
But you also hope for a dash of luck. And luck was with us when we learned of a recently derailed Ottoman train carrying a most interesting piece of cargo.
How intriguing.
A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements.
Must have been one hell of a crash. Let's see. I'm counting at least a dozen, maybe a dozen and a half Ottoman soldiers down there. How do I approach? And all I have is my tiny knife. Guess I'll have to do this on foot. Oh, look, I got a trophy. What can I say? I like to put in extra
A
effort.
lone fighter has just one advantage over a large enemy force. A lone fighter can move unseen.
Sun Tzu's Art of War. When facing an enemy of superior force, you strike where they are weakest and disappear before they can strike back. Or at least that's what I think it is. You move in the shadows. You strike from the shadows. You become shadows. You must become an assassin in order to fight the enemies of this size. And when you want to catch a fish, you need the right bait. Wait for it. Now!
The tribesmen fought unconventionally, using weapons they knew well. Endurance, individual intelligence, and courage were their primary assets.
And those assets have served them well. Very well indeed. Crouching allows for silent movement. Use them close up behind enemies and hit them before you're even aware. Suppressive machine gun. How delightful. Sandstorm. Perfect! This will make the perfect cover for me to attack. Charge! Monkey! You're lucky I'm a poor shot. Monkey! That was fun. Let's do it again sometime. Hello? Anybody home? I guess not. Hello. What have we here? A dusty old codebook. Uh-oh. Reinforcements are coming.
It's over.
Ah, fudge, I've been caught.
Well, you did not think we would be fast enough to catch you here, did you? Lawerence of Arabia.
It's not Lawerence of Arabia.
Actually, I was rather depending on it.
Lawerence. Well, this is very clever. Now the hunter becomes the hunted. So who might you be?
A girl. I already figured that out.
How enchanting you are, my dear.
Ahmed.
I'll show you enchanting.
You deserve that.
For you, I'd
perv.
be free.
Free, is it? You'll be free when you're dead. And I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you all this freedom very soon.
What makes you say that? Oh!
Even now, an engine of destruction
Oh,
scours
man.
this desert, obliterating your allies, your families, your homes. Soon there will be nowhere to run,
A rail train king of
nowhere
destruction.
to hide. Soon all that you know, and all that you love, will be ashes. You will all be free to die. Oh,
Don't make us kill you.
you animal!
Zara,
Zara. That's your name.
Now I understand that you would like nothing more than to strip the flesh from that man's feet and send him off into the desert naked to die. But think about it.
You're right.
We need him alive. Sadly.
I'm sorry. My friend here, she can be a little brusque.
You're going to tell me how to lie to your train, so we can lure it into a trap and destroy it.
Impossible. To even begin to talk to that train, you would need an entire book of communication codes.
Oh, like this one.
You can never stop the progress of machines. One day, the whole world will take your lands and the precious black gold beneath its sands.
We shall see, my friend.
God damn it. But that is a problem for another century, I suppose.
Of course, obtaining the codebook was not enough. To destroy this Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans had named it, we had to send it 3 encrypted messages telling it to stand down. There were Ottoman outposts scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it. The Ottomans had chosen an isolated location for their desert outpost. It seemed lightly defended. It was also well stocked with arms and equipment. The ancient ruins were all that remained of a civilization now lost to time. The Ottoman Empire brought in the modern world with a host of armored vehicles and field guns.
3 commanders to eliminate, 3 personal message capsules to be stolen, and then sent with our false orders.
How Zara tackled this dangerous and audacious mission was up to her.
This should be fun. Horse, gun, bad guy. More bad guys. Hey, I know this map. This is the Sinai map. The one I'm from the multiplayer, the beta. This must be what it's based on. Yes, it has to be. Vehicle. Horse. Turks, machine guns. Let's see. What else is there? Ammo depot, reconnaissance.
The Bedouin treasured their horses, and in return,
Those animals granted their riders unparalleled speed and mobility.
Aye, that be true. Horses have been mankind's friends since the dawn of warfare, but now is their twilight. But even that now, they still help mankind in a time of need. Come on, Silver. Yeah. The desert landscape is certainly beautiful at this time of night. I'll have to cut the power to that alarm system. I've learned from experience that these alarms are nothing but trouble. Oh, fudge me. I've been spotted. British tanks? I think I could take them on foot. Let's try that.
Burada olduğunu biliyorum. Teslim olursan sana iyi muamele ederim.
Requiescat in pace.
Ben o komutanım. Ha!
Let them pass, Jay. Let them pass.
Aruzlar yolda! Gördüm onu!
Not good. Not good. Now let's get back to the horse. Now let's get back to Silver. Oh, crap. Fire in the hole! Fire! I need to move now. Come here, little buddy. Fly, little friend.
A single order wouldn't be enough. Ottoman protocol required the message to be received in triplicate before the train would acknowledge it as genuine.
Effective. Come on. Let's ride. Da 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 da. The ancient ruins of Mesopotamia, from civilizations long gone. What is it? Could be Roman, Hellenistic, Babylonian. It could be on any number of things. But it will a mystery that will have to wait until next episode. I don't want to jinx. I do not want to jinx my no death wish so far. So until next time, my name is Jungoguy, and join me next time on another tale of the Arabian Nights of the World War I. Farewell.